While heading home to a New Year's Eve service, I asked to go to... While heading home from church, I asked to go to a New Year's Eve celebration, and since I could not in retaliation, I opened up my Pandora, and on my Pandora was NF singing the song that I mentioned many times before, but I never got around to it. Nobody really requested it. I think maybe one time, but I was too busy. Who knows? But today, I'm going to react to the song by NF, Green Lights, which started my NF journey. Now, the first song I ever listened to was Wake Up by NF. You know how Wattpad has... It's an app where you can read books and you can add images to it and pictures and videos, and someone added the song Wake Up to one of, by NF to one of their stories. So that's how I first heard, but I had no idea who that kind of was. I didn't even realize it. I paid no attention to it and no mind to him. It wasn't until that day I explained when I first heard NF was when I came home and it was really late and I wanted to go to New Year's Eve service and couldn't, so I opened up Pandora and I was like listening to the song. I was on the Social Club Misfits, Marty and Fern, and then a song called Green Lights came on and I was like, wow, this dude's amazing. I looked NF up, I became such a huge fan. His Perception album really helped me. Therapy session was amazing, and here's the song Green Lights. Hope you guys all enjoy it, and let's get to it. This is gonna be a good one. Should be a good one. Alright, Green Lights by NF.
Yeah, my name buzzing, ain't no way you could ignore it. I did not come this far so they could ignore me. I am not the one to say I'll do it in the morning. I'd rather get it done, don't focus on what's not important. They try to talk to me like they be nothing but supportive. Appreciate the love but do not show up on my doorstep. If you ain't about that real, I suggest that you avoid me. If we ain't on the same page, that's the end of story. You are not a baller cause your closet's full of Jordans. You are not a rich man.
Hold on a second, I'm sorry. This song gets me hype, bruh. Anyways, so in the first verse, he says, I appreciate the love, but do not show up at my doorstep. They act like they've been nothing but supportive. I know he's talking about his fans because NF has had an issue where he has had people who put the fan in fanatics, like, y'all are crazy. Like he said in 100, somebody acted like he was his cousin to get into a concert. I get that you're a fan of NF, but please do not show up to where he lives. I'm not sure if it's where he used to live in Michigan or Tennessee. I heard he lives now. I don't know. I really am not involved in his business like that, but please do not show up to his house. That's creepy. That's creepy.
Cause you're on the Forbes list. First I dropped the record, then you know I got it touring. Real still the slogan, only difference is there's more of us. The story of my life feels like it's just beginning now. I ask you a question, I want answers, not to run around. You the one that brought it up, but I'm the one that shut it down. If you ain't got the album yet, I brought you one, I'm at your house. Hey. All I see is green lights. Green lights. Green lights. All I see is green lights. Green lights. Green lights. All I spit is real life. Real life. Bet you don't know what that's like. All I see is green lights. Green lights. All I see is green lights.
This is why this song had to be my intro to NF. If any other song played, I don't know what it would be. But this song, so good. When he says all he sees is green lights, like, I couldn't watch the music videos of this song because, like I said, when I first heard of NF and I started listening to his music, he was way too graphic for me. Like, I tried to actually reacting originally to the music video, but it was just too much. But this song, A1. A1. I'll let you know right now. Green lights, all he sees is green lights. He's a go, go, go kind of person. He just sees green lights because he's at full speed ahead. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, all I spit is real life. I bet you don't know what that's like. I know where I'm going, I don't let no one distract me. I don't need directions for nobody in the backseat. I don't need these people in my corner trying to gas me. I'd rather have people in my corner trying to check me. Yeah, I walk up the bus a different city than the last week. Let the fans speak, they gon' tell you about the past me. If I'm being honest, last year I was in a bad place. Wouldn't say I'm out of it, but don't feel like I can't be. Who you know dropping clean records, but they nasty. I was made.
Hold up a second. I also like he says you are not a rich man just because you're on the Forbes list. You are not a baller because your closet's full of Jordans. Then he says, my fans know who I used to be. I may not be in a better place I am now, but that doesn't mean I can't be. So he's saying that just because you wear Jordans doesn't mean you're a baller. You know, people who like to put up a front like that. Just because you're on the Forbes list doesn't mean you're rich. You know how some people think they're rich and materialistic stuff, but, you know, on the inside you're empty. Then he says, my fans know me. Like, in the past, like, he has been saying that he has issues with how he thinks and how he feels. But he still has hope. Like, he's not saying, oh, I'm stuck there. He's like, just because I'm not in a better place yet doesn't mean I can't be. And I like that. Let's continue.
For this, I could tell when mama had me. I hopped right off the table, told my doctor I ain't average. He asked me, what does that mean? I told him, get the pen and pad, please. Who'da known I write something that could change lives? I don't think y'all fully understand the way you changed mine. I look at the future that's in front of me with both eyes. 3 records, 3 years, I don't like to waste time. All I see is green lights. All I see is green lights. All I spit is real life.
That's my favorite part. You know, the part where he's talking about when he said, you know, like, as an example, when I was born, I could tell when mama had me. He said I jumped up on the table, which when I first heard the song, I thought it was nasty. Like, imagine your newborn baby jumping on the table, but I know it's an example for enough. And he said, what is that? The doctor's like, what does that mean? He said, get the pen and pad, please, meaning that, like, you know, he was born for this. He knew he was going to be a rapper. Like, he always said, like, he said, when I grew up, all the kids said, I want to be. He said, I'm going to be. He spoke it into existence. Now, it may have taken some time. I know N's been working since, like, I think 2013. It's 2020 now, so 7 years, almost a decade, and he's now coming up. You see what I'm saying? So just because you're in a small, tight space right now doesn't mean you're not going to be successful in the future. Do not despise small beginnings. It's in the Bible, guys. Do not despise small beginnings. Guess where that's from? Okay? Seriously.
But you don't know what that's like. You don't know. All I see is green lights. All I see is green lights. Yeah, all I spit is real life. I bet you don't know what that's like. All I see is green lights. Yeah. Oh my.
That song gets me hype. That song gets me hype. Anytime I'm telling you in the gym and you want a hype song, just play NF Green Lights. Basically, the song is about him and how he just sees green lights because he's going for his career. He's going. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Wow, I love that song. Y'all know I love that song. That song is a definite top NF song. If that's up there with, like, Let You Down, Lie, Time, like, that song could be straight for radio. So good. Good job, Anna. Good job. So that's all for this reaction. I hope you guys stay safe. Be blessed. Love you, my darlings. Please leave a comment below what you want me to react to next. And I'll see you later. Please be healthy. Please stay safe. God bless you all. Always praying. She's Christine. Pray. Bye. On my way home from church, I was asked, I hope you guys all enjoy it, and let's get to it. Do 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 ga 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 ga. Do 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 do. Rah rah rah. Go to ga 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 ga. What a beautiful name is. What a beautiful name is. The name of Jesus Christ. Oh, what a beautiful name is. Nothing else compares to this. What a beautiful name is. The name of Jesus. You have no rival. You have no equal. Na, 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 na. This is the glory. Na, na, na. The Good Vibe, Green Lights, Reaction, Part 1. Let's do this. Let's do this.
Call his name, call his name. This world can be so bright.